Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Okay, are we going to get through step 12 today? Or am I going to get badly sidetracked? I'll probably get badly sidetracked. It's summertime. Well, it's springtime. Now, mind you, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to be doing too much outside if you look at the weather right now. I have not checked the weather yet this morning. So, hey Google, what is the weather going to be in Winnipeg today?
In Winnipeg, it'll be cloudy, with a high of 12 and a low of 4. Right now, it's 5 and cloudy.
No, she's a little bit behind. It's actually 7.8. Okay, we got a noisy garbage truck going by. It's Monday and it's it never fails. I push record and something gets in my way here and sidetracks me. Doesn't take much, even a garbage truck. Okay, where were we here? All right, let's get ready for Missy the dog. There we go. Now, okay, what I'd like to do today is I'd like to get the guns mounted in the gun tub and also paint the barrels black and the breech end of it, part of it, with this gold leaf to give it sort of a brass look. I think it'll be all right. Because on those guns, if you do look at the real thing, there often is a lot of brass or bronze or something. Those things must have been expensive to make. Okay, anyway, yeah, I think we might get down 12 today, and we just have to put our paravanes wherever they are. They're here somewhere. Oh, here they are. On the sides of the bulkheads, and that's basically it for 12. Yeah, and there's no other news. I haven't seen the walkers yet. I didn't look either, so I don't know. Sometimes I notice them. Sometimes, if I look, I usually find them. However, we'll worry about that later on when I get back in the computer room where the PVR is for the surveillance system. Yeah, about step 12 here, there's not really a whole lot left that it wants us to do. So everything's painted except for the touch-ups. That's not going to take long. When I do the black on the barrels and so on, I will stick these on the rotator. I will use the macro lens, and at that time you will see how well or poorly, depending on how you want to look at it. Didn't it just go by? Oh, okay, one is for the recycle bin and one is for the garbage bin. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, I did get out on my bike yesterday, and I had, you might say, a scary experience. Not a sudden fright, not that kind of scary, but I was going along. I'd been out for almost about an hour, I guess, and I was on my way back. It was only about 5 minutes away from the house here. I was coming in on Main Street, and I made a sudden stop. And when I came to a stop, the motor shut off. And at first I thought, well, that's odd, I'll just restart it. So I did the starter thing, and nothing happened. And I worked at that for almost 2.5 minutes. Yeah, and then eventually the computer reset itself or something. It had something to do with the fact that I came to a very quick stop, and I guess the dual clutch transmission, which is sort of a semi-automatic thing, I think this is what happened. It didn't have a chance to get itself into neutral because I stopped so quickly. I don't know. It shouldn't happen. I mean, if a person was to make a panic stop, does that mean every time you make a panic stop, your engine's going to quit on you? So anyway, I've shot off an email last night to Bill Cycle, and hopefully they're going to get back to me. But boy, that was frightening, and I was stopped at a really couldn't have been worse. I was in a busy intersection where the traffic coming up from behind me would be approaching those lights at 70, 80 kilometers an hour, and they would see a green light and they might notice me sitting there, but they might think I'm going, and suddenly they realize, hey, this guy stopped at a green light, and wham, and then you're a hood ornament on the front of a big truck. Oh yeah. Anyway, enough about that. We'll find out what happened, and when I find out, I'll let you all know. Or it could be that somebody else has a gold wing of the same year as mine, and they know about this. And in the comments below, I'd really appreciate it. You know, yeah, that happens to me, and here's an easy fix for when it does happen. But there's nothing you can do about it. It's just a quirky thing that Honda has. Okay, enough about that. Let's get to work here. Let's get the macro lens on. Maybe we'll paint our barrels. And then we'll see how the day goes. Yeah.
I thought we were going to sneak up on you.
You almost did. So, Missy, have you got wet paws today? Hey, you got wet paws today? For sure I'm going to have to put my towel on my legs.
She was funny, you know. She went as far as Cassie's, and she stopped and she wouldn't go any further. The coyotes that have moved into the city, the feral coyotes, or what I call country coyotes, are different from the city coyotes that the city trappers got rid of. A city coyote will ignore a dog. It's just another thing, like a human being. But a feral or country coyote will recognize another canine as a threat to its food source and will kill it, whether it's a wolf or a fox or a dog. And somehow Missy can smell that. Huh. Like she normally, you know, chases coyotes. But these guys, I think Missy recognizes the fact that they're killers.
Oh, well.
She doesn't want anything to do with them. She really balked on going over the bridge, and she's balked at times going to Pioneer Trail. The coyotes must be extending their territory because this is the first time she's balked, you know, going past the corner. We may need to start going the other way. Vlad has seen coyotes over the bridge now a number of times.
Yeah, I haven't noticed any in the surveillance system running through the yard like we did 2 years ago.
Yes, but these are country coyotes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
They won't be seen.
Oh.
They recognize all humans as extremely dangerous. And you know, they come in from the fields. They just have to come down to the end of Pegasus Trail and straight in. And they have lairs somewhere. I think they have a lair down by Buns Lake. Because when Missy barks and stops, gets up on her back legs and barks, that's where her nose is pointed at.
I got a Facebook picture of a bird that somebody took yesterday in Buns Creek Park. One of my Facebook friends is a bird photographer, sort of. And so I Googled Buns Creek Park, and I didn't know it was as big as it is. That's quite a large park, you know, like where the
It goes right to the river, yeah.
Yeah, so
crosses Henderson and goes down to the river.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah. Rainy I used to walk it. I used to run it. Martha and I certainly walked it. So I got this change of pace. I got up this morning and went straight to the E-gym.
So that's as far as you went today, eh, Missy?
Yeah.
That's as far as you went. So are you going to eyeball that cookie? Yes, you are. I saw you looking at it. I saw you looking at it. Okay, move your paws so I don't step on them. There you
The
go.
country coyotes, I think they stay out of sight during the day.
Well.
They just figure that every human being is a hunter with a rifle.
And we should be.
That's right. We have a few more rabbits than we had a year ago, Ron.
Oh, really?
Is that true?
I haven't noticed that.
I saw two on my front lawn yesterday.
Yeah, I thought they were making a comeback last year, so was it every 7 years?
Yeah, probably. That's the cycle. Whenever she sees a rabbit now, she goes straight into point, you know, raises the paw like a Labrador retriever. Her dad's side of the family. I don't know if you heard last night, but she was in the living room, the window was open, and a fire engine went by, and she sat there and pointed her nose to the ceiling, going, the call of the pack.
What time would that have been?
Oh, about 8 or 9.
Oh, I was still up. See you later, Missy.
Thanks, Rod.
Okay.
Are you riding today?
I don't know. It's pretty wet. I thought I might do something about the door on the side of the box today.
That'd be good. It might dry out. It'd be nice. Hope so, anyway.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I will. This is Monday, eh?
Yeah, all day.
Well, that's reassuring. I will see you this afternoon.
Okay, bye, Missy.
Bye, Uncle Ron. I'm going to my bookie and then go straight in.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty wet out there right now. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Alrighty. Let's get our macro lens on here, and as I have often said before, we'll have a nice close look. Okay, if you'll remember, we painted this yesterday, or sprayed it yesterday with the XF82. And the plan for today, let me stop this thing here. I want to get this so that I can brush these and go right up to the where the barrel stops, and whatever this is that I'm just brushing right now starts. And I might do the ends, the tips red. I don't know if I can do it that delicately enough or not. Anyway, I've got our XF1 here mixed up, or stirred rather. Now it doesn't matter if I don't get the bottom of this, although it'd be nice if I could. I just want to go up to the edge there like that, and then back like this. Get the side maybe just in case it shows. I did remember to press record, didn't I? Yep. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got it. Just check the monitor. As I have said so many times, you can see it way better than I can. Okay, so we'll let that dry, and then I'll just try and just do the tips in red. But now what I want to try to do is maybe just paint the top here with that. It might not look good gold. Maybe this area here would look better gold. Or maybe it's a bad idea. Now I was talking about doing the seats in black, remember? So let's just do that. Just touch them up just a little bit here. Just give them a little bit of pizzazz. Yeah, I think they'd look better black. I know I should be getting more paint on my brush. I haven't sampled the paints. I know you can't see it, but the main thing is that I can see it. Okay, I'm gonna check the monitor there. Oh yeah, at arm's length that's gonna be alright. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Just get the pedestal part of the chair. We're not gonna see this anyway. It's gonna be down inside the gun tub. Okay, let's yeah, just for the fun of it, I think I'm gonna paint the top of this right here with the gold color. Cause I don't really have anything that looks like brass. Although, just check, I might. Okay, this is a little jar of Testors paint. I don't have very much Testors. Now it's an enamel. Now I do have enamel thinner, so I should be able to clean my brush okay. And somewhere on here, in fine print, it has the word brass. And here it comes. Right here. Flat brass. So I'm going to give this a try. I think our friend Vic recommended this way back in the Bismarck build. So a lot of information on there, but the word brass should be a little bit more predominant. At least I would have thought so. Okay, I've just shook this up here. And our pigment on this is probably going to settle to the bottom quite quickly here. Now there was a reason why I thought to myself before I didn't want to use this. Maybe that's too much on the brush. Get a little off there. Maybe I should be using a smaller brush. This is actually a fairly small brush. Okay, from arm's length, and just to give you perspective here, there's my finger. That's going to look pretty good. It's going to look believable, let's put it that way. I wonder if some of this other stuff should be brass as well. Like, what about these little pieces on the end? Why not? Some sort of an optical thing, I believe. So would it be brass? It could be, yeah. They often used to encase optics in brass. Trying not to touch anything else. Okay, that'll give it a little bit of, you might say, believable pizzazz. Okay, now the next we're going to paint the barrel tips red. X7. I guess it'd be sort of a gloss red, wouldn't it? Okay, I have stirred it up, and I've got my littlest brush here, such as it is. Yeah, I think if I'm careful I can just do just the end. Okay, just the end. Maybe black is does not cover well, or maybe I didn't have enough on there. Oh, went a little bit further back than I'd intended. Getting a little bit trembly here. I don't think I diluted this out. Yeah, that gives the illusion of red, doesn't it? I think that when this dries, it'll, in effect, shrink wrap, and yeah, I think that's going to be all right. It's going to have to do. Okay, remember these things. Just doing a dry run here first, make sure it's going to fit. These are some sort of, I think, sight of some kind. The gun is going to go mounted back here. Okay, I think I'll probably use tweezers to place it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some extra thin in the hole at the bottom there. I think that's the best way to do this. I could put it on the peg too. I guess that would probably work. I mean, this is not a big deal. I'm making a mountain out of a hill here, aren't I? Okay, we'll use Tony's tweezers here. Grab hold of it and squeeze. Don't let go. Okay. Now maybe I will put a little bit of extra thin on the end here. Maybe that's all I need. Now don't drop it now. Don't drop it. Okay, and does that look straight? Yeah, pretty straight. Okay, let's let that melt, and it is what it is. Okay, now we got ourselves a bunch of gum. Let's see if I can show it to you. Stuck on the bottom of that, where the kingpin is. And, okay, I do believe it has to go this way. I'm just doing a dry run here. I want to see if the pin fits into the hole. I think it will. Yeah, it does. I was sort of lucky. I got it in the hole first try. Got to hold this down here, because now with that gum on there, it's going to want to lift everything. All right, let's saturate the bottom. I'm going to have to do that off camera. Well, no, I guess I don't. I can do it down here out of focus, can't I? Oh, you didn't see that. Well, that was really out of focus. Okay, let's try not to drop it now. Alright, does that look like it's straight? No, it's got to rotate just a little bit here. Okay, that's down. Okay, that little mini module is done. It could go just a little bit more this way. There. Now it's square. We are making progress, although it doesn't seem like it. We're still stuck in step number 12. Did not get the parabens put on the sides of the bulkheads. But I think that's all that's left to do. And that should go really fast. Should go really fast. Yeah, we'll let the paint dry, and maybe tomorrow morning we'll take a quick look, and or maybe we won't. We'll see how it goes. There's other things I had wanted to do today, and around 11 o'clock this morning, it looked like the sun was going to come out. Actually, we're seeing a little bit of sunshine and shadows. But right now it looks like it's going to rain again. And in order to get the door on the side of my bike box, I got to back the bike out of there. And it'd be, Murphy's Law says as soon as I do, it's going to start to rain. So we'll see what happens this afternoon yet. And I'm kind of getting tired. That's the problem. So I want to do stuff that is easy, and making the door on the side of the box is not going to be that easy. Well, it's not going to be hard either. I imagine 2 hours at the most. I just got to cut the door out, and the piece that comes out of the side will actually be the door. Then I'll drag it down in the workshop and put a frame around it so that, anyway, I think I've got hinges. I don't think I'm going to buy anything. I think I've got everything I need. It'll be crude, but it'll work. It'll sure be a lot better than trying to squeeze myself in between that bike and the side of the box. Not that I can't do it, it's just that it would be a lot easier if I could come in and at it from the side and have the bike already laying over on its side stand. Yeah, that's the whole idea. Anyway, enough about the bike again. Still haven't heard back from Bill's cycle, but as soon as I hear, I'll let you know what he has to say. Or somebody else maybe knows. If you're just like me guessing, don't bother. You know, I know that sounds kind of rude, but you know, there's enough misinformation on YouTube as it is. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits here for today, and we'll continue on in the morning. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I get a coffee visitor, so at 3:30 this afternoon, all being well, Max is going to be back over, and yeah, he likes to do that, and I kind of do too. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.